All right, look, this sounds crazy, but you gotta believe me. I don't have a whole lot of time. The last video really pissed off Microsoft, and they're right outside. That's why I'm in here right now. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. This has to be done. The people need to know. Look, this whole Hogwarts thing... Sorry, let me rewind this real quick. You're watching Truth Vision. Look, the other guy, he scratches the surface about the industry and all of its evil intricacies and things going on, but he has no idea what is actually going on. My name's
Redacted.
And today, I'm going to bust the lid wide open on this whole Hogwarts Legacy thing. Because you know what? I always thought it was kind of crazy. Who gives a shit about Harry Potter anymore? Am I right? Who cares? Why is this game so big? What is going on here? I mean, we've seen the gameplay, we've seen the graphics. Everything is just kind of okay looking. Like, it looks like it's a pretty good game, but is nostalgia really making this game the #1 game on Twitch? Is nostalgia really making it the most played game on Steam? The #3 most played game on Steam of all time? I don't think so. That doesn't make any sense to me. So I dug deeper. And you know what? I found is disgusting. I think it's happening in more than just this game. In fact, it has been happening in more than just this game. It's been happening throughout the entire entertainment industry. Let me give you some examples, because you already think I'm crazy. I already understand. People have clicked away, but that's fine. You are still here, and that's really what matters, okay? That's what matters, is you're still here. You want to know the truth. Think about it. Chris Brown almost just won a Grammy, and he beat a bunch of women. Grand Theft Auto, the most profitable game of all time, but also the most controversial. See where I'm going? Roger Waters, think about it. Pink Floyd, that's an old band. People don't really want to see new shows from this old band. So what do? I mean, he's been dead for years. We all know that. Roger Waters has been dead for years. So how do they drum up people? How do they get excitement, attention, eyeballs going to his shows, which we all know are holograms, which is why they have the stage in the middle to really make you believe that he's there and not even think about it. Not even think that he's a hologram. But we know he's a hologram, because why would a person who was anti-fascist, anti-authoritarian, every single song was anti-big government, all of a sudden be siding with big governments and saying just the most wacky shit? It doesn't make any sense. Do you know why? Because he's dead, and these are deep fakes. All of these different things are all connected to the point where I'm going to make right now, which is that J.K. Rowling, all of these things she was paid to say. That's right. All of the things that she said, she was paid to do it. Because, like I said, who gives a shit about Harry Potter anymore? Those other movies that came out that didn't feature Harry, they did terrible. Nobody liked them. They were bad. And there hasn't been a game in forever, so they needed to drum up the hype, because the hype just wasn't there. Nobody cares. They saw the potential market of controversy, because there's no such thing as bad publicity. We all know that saying. And unfortunately, it is true, especially when it comes to selling something that nobody cares about. You got to get people involved. You got to get the headlines. Think about how many headlines you've seen about this game. Think about how many videos are out there. How many different sides are going back and forth. And you know what? They're paying both extremes. They're paying the people that are saying it's amazing, and they're paying the people that are saying it's terrible. Because if you don't have both extremes, people aren't going to be curious. If everyone's just saying it's a shit game, and that she's an awful person, and you shouldn't buy the game, then no one's going to do it. But if you have the other side, where people are saying it's a good game, that's how you do it. You drum up that curiosity. You get people's minds going. You get people's minds racing. And that's how you make the money. Think about it. They're already doing it, and it's already worked. We got Sterling coming up with different conspiracy theories about how codes were only sent to certain people. But that's only scratching the surface, because I would argue that the Wired article that gave it a 1 out of 10, they're the only 1 out of 10 out there of these big gaming journalists. Because guess what? You put a 1 out of 10 out there, and everyone's going to be talking about it. Everyone's going to be wondering what's going on. Why is it a 1 out of 10 when this game obviously is not a 1 out of 10? I mean, it's a middling looking game, but it's not a 1 out of 10. That's ridiculous. And people are going to start going crazy, and people are going to lose their minds. And we're seeing all these big streamers streaming the game. You think they're doing that just because it's a great game? No, because they want to get in on it. So even if they weren't paid, oh, come on. The media just keeps churning more and more views. The more attention it gets, the more people want to join in and jump in on the attention. They want to ride that bandwagon to success. And I understand that this is sounding crazy, but again, this isn't the first time this has happened. This has happened so many different times. You don't even think about when this happens. You see these big controversial thing, and then what happens? Suddenly, oh, they're making tons of money out of it. suddenly, oh my God, they're making bajillions of dollars. Think about Avatar 2. Think about it. Nobody cared about that movie. So what do? They start stirring people up online. They start getting people talking. They start getting people mad and angry. Everyone's saying they don't care. So many people are saying that they don't care, that now there's enough free eyeballs and attention that enough people are going to go see it and make it a ton of money. I mean, it's another film that isn't terrible. It's not great. But it made, what has it made, $1 billion now? It has made so much money because they just drum up everybody online, and that's what everyone starts talking about. When everyone starts talking about it, enough people get interested and they start going to the movie and actually spending money. It's what they did with the horrible Scooby-Doo thing. Enough people hate-watched that show. It drummed up enough people to actually go and watch it, and now they've got amazing numbers. Now they're going to come out with another season probably, even though nobody wants that show, and it's terrible. Why do you think people are getting so upset about this game? It's because they knew that if they started integrating politics in it, which is the number one thing that people talk about, it's the number one topic everywhere on every single person's news feed, that's going to get the most eyes, that's going to get the most attention, and that's what they did. And it worked. It worked. You call me crazy all you want. Call me crazy, it's fine. It's fine. But it worked. Oh shit. Oh no. I think they actually found a way in. Who would have thought that they would have just broken a window? Alright, well, you watched Truth Vision. Thank you for watching. Hopefully there's another episode. We'll see if I survive and make it out of this one.